In news overseas, as if there were not enough tension already, the U.S. presidential election has a new controversy just a week before Election Day. An FBI letter to Congress has led to the re-emergence of Hillary Clinton's email problem. VOA discussed the issue with law professor Richard Painter, who served as the White House ethics lawyer during the administration of Republican President George W. Bush. Zlatica Hoke has this report.
FBI Director James Comey notified Congress in a letter that the agency is examining emails found on a computer belonging to Clinton aide Huma Abedin, whose estranged husband is being investigated for sexual misconduct. Legal expert Richard Painter says Comey's letter violates the Hatch Act, which prohibits government officials from using their position to influence an election.
If he made a promise to make an exception in this instance, a promise to update Congress on everything he knew about Secretary Clinton, he made a promise that was not permissible under the Hatch Act. And furthermore, he didn't have any additional information about Secretary Clinton. This was a laptop belonging to a woman who worked for Secretary Clinton in the State Department, whose husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, was being investigated for sexting a minor.
Painter told VOA the investigation appears to be an effort by Republican lawmakers to tarnish Clinton's reputation.
And this is an election in which they themselves are running for office, running on a ticket with a very weak presidential candidate, very controversial presidential candidate. And I'm a Republican. I'm very worried about this election, too, from the Republican Party perspective. But that does not justify members of the House of Representatives seeking to use the FBI to go after their political opponents.
Painter said if that were permissible, Democrats in Congress could demand information on everything the FBI knows about possible connections between Republican candidate Donald Trump and Russian hackers and post that on the social media. The White House on Monday said the FBI and the Department of Justice have expansive authority to conduct investigations, but it is not customary to discuss ongoing probes in public.
It's important in the mind of the president that those authorities are tempered by an adherence to long-standing tradition and practice and norms that limit public discussion of facts that are collected in the context of those investigations.
It is not clear if the FBI action will have any effect on the outcome of the November 8th election, but it gives Trump and his supporters renewed hope of victory.